Valued at $13.1 billion by Forbes, ESPN is the world's most valuable media brand. How did this media empire, that is now synonymous with sports, originate? It all started in 1978 when Bill Rasmussen, one of the original founders of ESPN, lost his job as Director of Communication for the World Hockey Association's Hartford Whalers. Rasmussen scheduled an appointment with Ed Egan, an Aetna insurance agent who was also producing a TV show on Connecticut sports along with his partner, Bob Bayous. Initially contacted to gauge the Whalers' interest in the program, Rasmussen used the meeting as a sort of workshop for his next career move. Along with Egan and his son Scott, Rasmussen came up with the Entertainment and Sports Programming Network, or ESP Network. Their original idea was to have a subscription-based channel dedicated to Connecticut sports. They launched ESPN on September 7, 1979, beginning with the first telecast of what would become the channel's flagship program, SportsCenter. Taped in front of a live studio audience in Bristol, it was broadcast to 1.4 million cable subscribers throughout the United States. The young network hit the ground running, broadcasting the first NCAA basketball tournament along with the NFL draft in 1980. This success led ABC to purchase ESPN from Rasmussen in 1984, massively increasing ESPN's ability to land marquee sports contracts. This ultimately led to the biggest moment in network history when ESPN began broadcasting NFL Sunday Night Football in 1987. This was consistently ESPN's highest-rated program until they shifted to broadcasting Monday Night Football in 2006, which remains ESPN's highest-rating program today. ESPN continued its rapid expansion throughout the 90s, adding a radio station and multiple new channels such as ESPN2 as viewership continued to skyrocket throughout the decade. Since John Skipper, president of ESPN from 2005 through 2018, took over as director of TV content in 2005, ESPN has shifted the focus of their content. Skipper pushed the programming to appeal to mostly young men with an emphasis on live sports, especially those that appeal to middle America like big-time college sports and summer baseball. ESPN's flagship channel isn't looking to please niche audiences, but instead seeks to maximize the odds that whenever viewers tune in, they'll see either a major sport or storyline on one of ESPN's rapidly multiplying talk shows. The strategy paid off. According to Nielsen reports, ESPN subscribers grew from 90 million in 2005 to a peak of 100.13 million in 2011. As less people watch TV, ESPN subscribers have decreased over the last decade, forcing it to expand to a dozen new media outlets. Today, sports fans demand content on different apps like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, and yes, even TikTok. In a way, ESPN is confronting the slow unbundling of television by unbundling itself, treating its own site plus all of its social media as separate channels, each with their own appropriate programming and tone. Their online and mobile strategy has been working. ESPN crushes competitors like Bleacher Report and Fox Sports and followers and likes on every social media platform. The starkest difference occurring on Twitter, where ESPN claims 34.5 million followers, compared to Bleacher Report and Fox Sports combining for 9.7 million. Just like all media companies, ESPN is facing challenges in this rapidly shifting media environment. But through it all, those four letters still mean something to sports fans across the nation, and that's unlikely to change anytime soon.